All right. Welcome back to another episode of Standing on Sports. Today we're talking about NFL Week 7. We're gonna go over my power rankings. I'm really happy about these, and then we're gonna make our predictions for Week 8. You know, the usual stuff. So good week of NFL overall. I'd
Fantastic
say
week of NFL football.
fantastic week according to Matt. Even though it's Giants loss.
Well, Saquon scored me a lot in fantasy, so
And that's gotta hurt. That's gotta feel good and hurt at the same time.
I knew we were losing. I knew Saquon was going to murder us, and we won't want to talk about it any more than this. But I knew Saquon was going to come in and drop a lot of points, so I just had that expectation. And since I had no hope, the fantasy win felt great. So
I'm disappointed in Malik Neighbors. He got open, but they didn't get him the ball.
Well, you can't be disappointed. He's coming off of a concussion.
He was also double covered the entire day.
Yeah, you only have to
he
cover
was open.
one guy
He was
on
open a
that
few
team.
times.
Daniel Jones isn't good enough to throw him the ball. Anyways, why are we talking about that garbage?
Well,
game?
I do want to. I have one question for you, Matt, about that game.
Yeah.
Do you suspect that Daniel Jones will be the starter? Or do you think they'll switch over?
Okay, so I have a couple. Okay, fine. If we're talking about the game, I have a couple things to say. One, Daniel Jones will continue to be the starter until they are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Because Drew Lock was awful in that game. Like he came in and made Daniel Jones look good.
That's tough.
Do you know how impressive that is? Like, that's a hard thing to do. He made Daniel Jones be like, oh, let's go back to that. And yeah, and the other thing is Andrew Thomas being out obviously hurts Daniel Jones so much because he just doesn't. He can't trust the O line. Nolan Smith twice at the beginning of the game just absolutely destroyed. We had Josh Zudu at left tackle.
That's my boy.
Yeah, you can have him then. He's terrible.
I watched that game because I had AJ Brown and Malik Neighbors in fantasy, and Daniel Jones was getting sacked like every drive.
I think the issue is, kind of like the Patriots, you can fix one thing. Like the Patriots got Drake May, the Giants got Malik Neighbors, but that only fixes 5%.
I will say, it was interesting. Before Andrew Thomas went out, this offensive line was actually performing, I think, in the top half of the league, which is crazy for a Giants offensive line.
Yeah.
But Andrew Thomas being out just destroys that because now we have no left tackle. Like, we need to swap things up there, but we just don't have a left tackle, and we don't have a run game. So they can just come straight at Daniel Jones, and there's nothing that we can do to stop that now. And again, now Andrew Thomas is out. It's over. The only bright spot in that team out of the entire actually, Brian Bird's played pretty well, and he has been playing pretty well. I've been happy with that. But the only bright spot in the team is Dexter Lawrence. That man is a monster.
Yeah. I saw he leads league in sacks now with 9.
Can't wait for him to get traded.
I want him to stay. Like he's probably my favorite player in the NFL right now.
We gotta talk like trade deadline soon. It's coming up.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know. Dexter Lawrence,
or is it after week 8?
I think it's week 9.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk about next week then. We'll talk about next week.
All I'm saying,
you
Dexter Lawrence is like a top 5 defensive player in the NFL right now, and you cannot change my mind on that. Like the splits between when he's on the field and when he's off the field for the Giants are like Aaron Donald. Like,
yeah, if they didn't have him, they'd be worse than the Panthers.
We would be. Yes, 100%. Okay. Anyways, let's get to the actual real games.
Yeah, Thursday night we do not need to talk about. Saints are atrocious. They also just have so many injuries.
Broncos.
I feel bad. As you see, I feel bad for Rattler. Who is he throwing the ball to right now?
Who's he throwing the ball to? And he has no offensive line.
Bob Means, I think was that guy's name.
Javonte Williams had a great
Cedric
game.
Wilson. Javonte Williams should have a big game. He could be a dog of the week, but he's not going to be mine. Patriots, Jaguars. Who did pick that game? Jaguars. I think. Okay. One thing I'll say about this game is Trevor Lawrence has been looking a lot better now that Evan Ingram's back. I feel like that's his safety blanket kind of guy. Now they're still not very good, but they are looking better. They also played the Patriots. Drake May. Sean, you can talk about it if you want, but
I want to hear what you say.
Good.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. I thought you were about to talk. I was like,
how good? He had 2 touchdowns, a good pass.
He could have had. I don't know if you watched the game. He could have had 50 more yards. Jalen Polk knew how to catch a freaking football. He's wide open. They throw the football to him, and he drops them both. And then after the game, he posts on Instagram, on his Instagram story, acting like he's a drama queen. It's like, dude, come on, just catch the football. But like Drake May played well. The rest of the team played poorly. The offensive line played actually really well. He got sacked 3 times, but the last sack was Drake May trying to like scored him 18 points. So like, you know, it happens.
It happens. Yeah, Bigsby had a big game.
Also, trade deadline is November 5th. So I think next week
sick. Okay. Yeah, next week for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks Falcons.
You want to talk about like the disappointment of the week?
Yeah,
what in the world did the Falcons? What was that?
It was awful.
Well, I think it's crazy though. Is like I feel like stat wise, they don't even look that bad overall. I mean, didn't Kirk Cousins throw 2 interceptions? I think that's about it. But like,
yeah,
I don't know. Seahawks, they finally played a good team well. I mean, they lost their last 3 games in a row to good teams.
Not the Giants. No, Giants are not a good team.
I don't know what to make of the Seahawks.
I don't either. That was like the toughest team to put in my rankings. If I'm being
they got some. I think they got Byron Murphy back this week, or they got some defensive lineman back this week, which really helped them out.
My rookie of the year prediction.
Nice. Yeah, this game, it's good. It's cool to see like the Seahawks back doing something. I don't know how bad DK Metcalf's injury is.
It's decently bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, what's up with injuries?
I think he's out for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, but for a team that literally needs to, the margin for error is slim.
True. True.
Losing.
Yeah,
him
humongous. I don't know. Okay, Titans, Bills, whatever.
Yeah, Titans. Don't care about that.
Yeah.
Bengals, Browns. Big thing. Sean Watson's out for the year. The Browns are going to be a better team.
Instead of putting in Jameis Winston, they put DTR, which is like equally as bad.
They're just trying to experiment. They're 1-6 now.
There's no need to experiment. He played last year and he was garbage.
Yeah,
he's Deshaun Watson, but without the allegations.
That's a crazy thing to say, but you're not wrong. Yeah, Browns have. I think situationally, I think the Browns are in the worst situation.
They have no money. They have
no money. You're paying guaranteed money to Deshaun Watson, who's looking like the worst starter in the NFL.
Oh, no, crazy stat. Sorry, so since 2000, they've been tracking EPA of quarterbacks through the first 6 games, like EPA, EPA per play from the quarterbacks. Which EPA is just a stat, is like how good are you doing? Mm-hmm. He ranks, I think, 950th out of 952 for the first 6 games.
Is Bryce Young above him?
Yeah, I think Bryce Young's above him.
Wow,
like 950 out of 952 since 2000. That is, there are only 2 worst performances through the first 6 games.
Like literally, the only reason they're playing him is because
money.
They're paying him so much. That's literally the only reason.
Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
Yeah. Brown.
Nick Chubb's back real quick. Nick Chubb's
back. Hey, shout out. Hey, my goat, Nick Chubb.
I
love Nick Chubb. That man is a silent killer.
He is.
Love that guy. Love him.
Browns play Ravens next week, so pick the over. Hey, this game, I was only going to pick the Packers. Let's go.
Okay, I dude, what?
You can even ask my Packers loving roommate right here. The Packers did not deserve to win this football game. They should not have won.
CJ Stroud threw 89 yards, I think it was. Or at least in the fourth quarter, he had only 89. That is the Packers defense is literally not good. You take Jair Alexander.
He had 86 yards in the game.
Okay. Yeah. The Packers defense is better this year.
The Packers defense is good. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
What? Oh my God!
It's like the one year that's actually good.
Jeff Hafley has getting rid of Joe Barry is the best thing this team's ever done.
I mean, they got good pieces. I mean, they got one of the best cornerbacks.
Yeah, they have 34 from the Eagles, 31 from the Vikings.
So I think, David, you said it. You said it last week, David. I think not having Nico Collins is hurting this Texans team when they go up against it.
And it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
No, I think okay. I would agree with you last week, maybe somewhat, Sean. But after seeing the amount of balls that Tank Dell dropped, he had so many targets in his hands.
No, he so many.
Oh yeah, he sold so many.
He had 4 targets, no receptions, and I think he had 3 drops.
And they didn't throw to Stephon Diggs till like the second half.
Yeah,
but also, I mean, I mean, this game, I mean, the Texans offense is running through Joe Mixon right now, which is like a crazy, like, if you told me at the beginning of the year, I would not believe you. But I saw the stat too, like, he's only played 3 full games, and he's a top 3 fantasy running back in all 3 of those games.
Yeah.
Crazy. But, I mean, they
I
still
need
lost the
that.
game. Yeah, honestly. But, hey, one player I want to talk about, Jordan Love, he did throw 2 interceptions, and
He's just going to throw the ball regardless.
But dude, he's been looking good. He's the most passing touchdowns since the beginning of last season. I think it's like up to 47 now.
He might also have the most interceptions.
There's a chance.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
His ratio is like almost not a 1.
Honestly, Patrick Mahomes might have the most interceptions.
All right, yeah.
But
what do you mean? That's an MVP right there. No. Anyway.
It's crazy that he is a candidate. But Packers, I really like the Packers. I think they look really good. They got Josh Jacobs involved this week. Jordan Love. I mean, look, you're playing a good defense. You're going to throw interceptions, and you still won the game. Looks like they also finally found their kicker as well, Brandon McManus.
Great stand-up human being. Absolutely stand-up human being. But he's great. Brandon McManus is he's always been a really good kicker. So if you can kick at Green Bay, you're a good kicker.
All right, next game.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Dolphins, Colts, I didn't even talk about, but Lions, Vikings. I just want to say, none of us picked the Lions.
Nope.
I was like borderline with the Lions, but my thing was like if Aiden Hutchinson wasn't playing, I won't pick them until I see them do something, and
they did something.
I mean, once again, this game came down to a game-winning field goal. Like this game could not have been closer.
And these 2 teams will be in the playoffs, and they'll both have good seasons.
100%. My dog of the week. Honestly, I've been debating between Jared Goff and Jahmyr Gibbs because they both played so well, but I'm going to go with Jahmyr Gibbs. I think if we do a dog of the month, that'd be Jared Goff. He's honestly been playing like an MVP. Jahmyr Gibbs, though, he finally had his breakout game. 2 touchdowns, 116 rushing yards, 15 carries. I mean, a dog. And I think he really gets
a great game for the Lions. And this was a masterclass and the first team that has done it all year of what to do and not look completely clueless against a Brian Flores defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I said this last week. It's not a Shanahan system, which Brian Flores eats those up. It's not a Shanahan system. And so like
it's a Ben Johnson.
It's a Ben Johnson system, and that man was able to eat it alive. Like the Lions, like through and through, again, their defense, suspect. Like extremely suspect. They barely won this game, and if they had lost, it would have been their defense's fault. But again, you're also going up against a really good offense in the Vikings offense. So like, you can't really blame them too much. But I think I want to see them against a worse team without Aiden Hutchinson before I'll like make a full judgment on that defense.
Fair. I think this was a great game overall. I mean, like 2 of the best games, like you said, 2 playoff games. Like this is like one of the games you want to watch, like NFL games you want to watch. Like neither team I feel like played bad. I feel like the Lions ended up winning. And now they're the 1 seed. I mean, this division right now, all 4 NFC North teams are in the playoffs. And low-key, I can see that happening. I definitely see 3. I definitely see 3 of them getting in.
I don't think the Bears make the playoffs.
I don't know, man. But I do think that right now the Lions look really good, and like these division games, probably in this division more than any other, matter the most because it's probably going to be a 1-game difference for the 1 seed and getting that first round bye.
This is like this year's AFC North, where every team and every division game is going to be scrappy. Mm-hmm. Every team is good, and like they all like could probably make the playoffs. So
100%.
But yeah.
Sweet. I think that's good. Sean, do you want to say anything with this game?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Panthers, Commanders.
No, we don't need to talk about that.
Hey, real quick. Marcus Mariota.
He cooked.
I will say that was a Marcus Mariota masterclass.
Dude, I remember when I was younger watching Oregon. I miss those days.
Yep. So we got Mariota.
I miss being.
Okay. So Mariota masterclass.
We got to talk about these Chiefs Niners. Dude, the Niners are not good. Okay.
I want to see you go throw with your 3 starting receivers out. Your number one receiver is someone who got shot 6 weeks ago.
George Kittle was the number one receiver. He didn't get
Yeah,
shot.
he didn't get
Exactly.
shot.
If you're tight end, Ricky Pearsall got shot. Yes.
He
Ricky
wasn't even
as a wide receiver, that was the number one receiver, and they had no one else to throw to. Yes.
Well, who's Mahomes throwing to?
What do you mean? Well, he's throwing to what is it? Travis Kelce. They
That's
have
a
all
tie-
number ones that they've been playing with all year. That's my bigger point. These guys, like, they have all their number one receivers they've been playing with, their grow chemistry with all year. Brock Purdy is throwing to these not bums, but people he has not been to at all. His top three are out. Brandon Ayuk probably out. I think he's out for the season.
He's out for the season.
He is.
Debo was hospitalized with pneumonia. Juwan Jennings out. Those are his top three receivers he's been throwing to all year, outside of Kittle. So he has Kittle chemistry, but there's no chemistry with any of the other receivers.
I think we're finally seeing it. You take the stars away from Brock Purdy, and he looks like he should.
Oh man, David's not even going to be here for when I make the point that he likes. Oh, he's back.
Back.
Okay, so David, you're going to be happy to hear if the playoffs started today, the Lions would go for the Niners in the playoffs.
If the playoffs started in 2 years.
If the playoffs started today,
The playoffs started in 2 years. Jared Goff is retired.
Jared Goff is dead. He's a corpse by that
Yeah.
point.
Whoa. Okay. Let's not go that far. But
no, yeah, pretty much if the playoffs started today, the Lions would go further than the Niners.
because the Niners aren't making the playoffs.
That is a wrong opinion.
There's just
The
no way
Niners might not make the
That division is trash.
I think
There's a team better than them in the division.
Who?
Ooh.
Oh, you'll see my rankings.
Oh God.
He put the
Anyway,
Seahawks above them.
all right. We're at 16 minutes. We gotta.
Oh my gosh.
All right. But anyways, Chiefs
God
masterclass,
bless Russell Wilson.
Bro, they put up 30. I'm off the Jets train. I've been on it all season. I'm off. I'm off the Jets train. They suck.
About
They're
time.
trash. I'm off. No,
Dude, you get rid of the defense. Like I don't get
it makes no sense.
Robert Saleh was a defensive mastermind. You get rid of him.
You give up 37 to the Steelers.
Yeah. Hey, but Russell Wilson looked pretty good.
I will say they're finally, like, I feel like they're doing good play calling on offense, but I will say Aaron Rodgers looks washed.
Yeah.
He does not look good.
But when he throws an interception, okay, that one pass to Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. That was
Right,
completely on Garrett
on Garrett
Wilson.
Wilson. But like any other time he makes a mistake, he literally like looks at someone to like point at.
Yeah.
Like you're the issue. Like he'll never.
He's not a good
see him
leader.
take
And now
ownership.
that he's actually, because I mean, before, like, when you're the best, I mean, like, what are people going to say? But now, like, he's not looking like the best. So, because I mean, with that offense, also with the play calling now, like, they should be playing a lot better than they are. I mean, the Steelers do have a good defense, so it'll be interesting to see them, like, in the next few weeks. I mean, against the Patriots, even if the Patriots make it close against them, ain't no way.
Hey, Drake May is that quarterback.
Yeah. Anyways, Hey, shout out Russell Wilson though. Shout out Mike Tomlin. Low-key, Mike Tomlin could be a dog of the week for that pick. I mean, I don't think I think we may have mentioned in the last episode, like, picking Russell. I mean, I thought it was crazy picking Russell Wilson over Justin Fields, but he looks way better. He looks really good. He's looking like his older self.
I think the thing that heavily, like, you gotta look at is if they could get the run game going, which in the last two games prior to this one they have been, then you can go away from Wilson. But if the run game was bad or not, you can go away from Wilson and have Fields at quarterback. But now that Najee Harris is actually doing good, you can have a quarterback that can actually throw the football and utilize your run game or utilize like receivers, kind of like what the 49ers do, where you run sweep.
I think it goes hand in hand, though. I do think Najee's getting better, but I also think that Russell Wilson being in and actually being like a threat to throw the ball downfield opens up, the run. I mean, the defense can't play as close to the line of scrimmage, which makes Najee and even Jalen Moore. I don't think he had a big game, but I mean, he was in there making plays.
He's back healthy now, and that's their receiving back, so that helps a lot.
So I think Russell is the right move. Last year, did y'all listen and watch the game?
I watched most of it.
Okay, well, y'all may have heard Chris Collinsworth again, overselling a quarterback, but the whole time he's talking about Russell Wilson and the way he throws the ball, like
sky high,
and like like it like comes out of the sky and how big of a difference that is. He said it probably 30 times. But I mean, you could see that on display. George Pickens
and the Russell Wilson fit very well together stylistically.
Dude, George Pickens is such
He's
a
underrated.
good receiver.
Yeah, he is.
You want a guy to go get the ball.
He is one of the few true contested catch receivers at the end. Like he can run routes, but he is like one of the few jump ball guys that's actually in the NFL now.
Here, let me get these ads off the screen. All right, last game of the week to talk about because that Chargers Cardinals game was
Dicker the kicker. Yeah, that's why I thought. No, I'm kidding. Anyways.
Yeah, but you haven't picked yours yet. I mean, it could be in this game though. Ravens Buccaneers. I think the biggest story that comes out of this, is the loss of Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. I mean,
why
was
Chris Godwin in?
Yeah, the game was over. There's no need.
I don't hate it because I mean, like, if you're a Bucs fan, you could also be saying the same thing. Like, there was a minute left. Like, why didn't y'all try to win?
They didn't have an onside.
A minute left, needed 2 touchdowns and had no timeouts.
And no onside kick.
They needed 10. They only needed 10 points.
But that you have to get the ball back, and literally, even if you score, you're not allowed to onside kick it, and the Ravens can kneel the ball out.
Wait, you're not allowed to onside kick it?
I think
you have to tell everyone.
You have to tell everyone. I think you only get a certain amount because someone was saying they had no onside kicks left.
That's stupid. I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't even know there was an amount.
I'll fact check that now because I saw that online. So
But I will say this game is exactly what we expected, like a huge offensive showcase from both teams. Sean, shout out to your bet pulling off with Lamar.
Oh yeah, $200. God bless Lamar Jackson. Love that guy.
Lamar's now the MVP favorite, as he should be.
Dude, he's just so good. And Derrick Henry is so good.
Derrick Henry is insane. But they're both – that duo is actually wild. And Mark Andrews finally got active.
Hey, he's back.
Matt, as soon as you traded for another tight end.
As soon as I traded for another but again, the thing is he's still not getting a lot of targets, and he's only getting like 4 receptions a game. It just happened that 2 of his receptions were touchdowns this game.
Yeah, but the tight end play in fantasy is awful.
Yeah,
it is.
So like four catches probably will put him in the top 6 every week.
True. But yeah, I just this game was what we expected. I think it still illustrates how big of a difference not having Mike Macdonald makes, though, because Mike Macdonald's defense would have never given up 31 points to anyone.
Yeah,
but their offense this year their offense this year is even better, so it's making up for it.
Yeah, but I mean, it was also like a bunch of that was in garbage time.
Of the 31.
Yeah, they scored 21 in the fourth.
True. This is 21 on the fourth. That's fair.
And I mean, we go over every week where it's like it's very hard to keep your foot on the pedal.
Yeah.
When you're out freaking 28.
Yep, very true. Did I with that being said, did I hear something about power rankings?
You ready for David's power rankings?
You never even said your dog of the week.
Oh, my dog of the week? Okay.
There's an obvious one.
My dog of the week here is my ex, Saquon Barkley.
Oh, dang, okay.
We broke up. Yeah, he came back, dropped 176 yards and 2 touchdowns on our heads.
Well, that happens.
Like,
right.
wait. I'm curious who you were thinking, David.
All right, well, in that case, I'm going to switch my dog week instead of Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm picking Lamar Jackson.
Oh, that's fair.
That's fair. No, but Saquon Barkley, 17 carries, 176 yards. That's Ashton Jaunty numbers right there. Oh, and it was only one. Oh no, he had it was only 1 touchdown. Sorry, not 2, but it was still. He had 10 yards receiving and then 176 yards and oh my gosh, man, I miss him.
Crazy. All right,
I want him back.
Well, you're not getting him back. And on that point, we're going to the power rankings. Here we go. This is awkward. I didn't blow up. 1 sec.
Oh my gosh, look at this clown.
Wow, this is Saquon and Lamar Jackson's first time being dog of the week. I thought for sure they would have already been.
You didn't want to make the graphics.
Wait, what?
No, I recycle them every time.
David, do you need us to display your power rankings for you?
I'm stupid. I did it wrong.
I need to keep track of who's been dog of the week.
Oh, I guess while we're waiting for David, I do want to. The Mike Evans injury is like week 11 is the targeting returns.
Yeah, but I don't. I think it might be longer.
Yeah,
He's had that
fantasy.
lingering for like a hot minute.
Yeah, for fantasy, I hope not.
For fantasy, Cade Otton and Jalen McMillan are about to be.
I know. I think I dropped Kate Otten in like 4 of my leagues. I'm so sad.
All right, now
I
I
have
don't know.
so many tight ends in our league, and yet I just don't like.
Do we have him, David?
I don't know what's going on. One sec.
Oh my gosh! Just I'll pull.
You actually got to make one graphic in his lifetime, and he can't do it.
No, it's made. I like have it on my screen. It just says it won't share my screen for some reason.
Are they in the drive?
No,
You know he ain't putting him in the
course not.
drive.
you know we ain't put them in the draft.
Oh my gosh!
All right, let me try one more thing, and then I'll have. Oh my god, my cat is clawing at my foot.
This clown. Okay. Well, okay, well, Sean, let's make our predictions for his rankings. So I think he has the Seahawks above the Niners.
Yeah, that's the only team I could think that would be above him.
He has the I think he has the Niners outside the top 16 and the Jets outside the top 16, which the Jets belong outside. I think he has the Niners outside the top 16.
He definitely does out of like grudge.
Yeah,
I think he has the Lions at number 2.
I know. I think the Lions are 1. He muted himself again. I think he has the Lions at 1.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't even like the Chiefs, but there's no way you can like.
I think that he's gonna like argue that the Lions have been playing better football than the Chiefs, which is fair, and I agree with. It's just that, the Chiefs, but the power rankings are not the standings, as the great Nick Wright says on ESPN all the time.
Yeah.
They are not the standings. Just because you're 6-0 does not mean you're the best team.
Oh shoot! I think we have a graphic. Maybe.
I don't think. Oh, we do have a. What is this? Why is it in
Finally.
the editor?
It wouldn't. I don't know.
Oh no!
why.
They now know what we're using. No.
Oh my gosh!
There's no way. There's no way the Patriots are the last team in football.
That's
My
why.
team did not lose 40-7 to Marcus Mariota.
All right,
Yeah.
y'all know I can't put the Panthers last.
The Panthers above the Browns is also
The
crazy.
Browns deserve to be above.
Nick
The
Chubb
Browns do
would
not
rush for
deserve to be above.
150 yards today.
Nick Chubb could beat the Panthers by himself.
All right, not necessarily.
Okay,
That
so
was-
but do you actually okay? Also, why are the Titans so high?
What do you mean so high? There's not that many spots.
Why are the Titans so high? You
He
muted yourself.
Can't even defend yourself.
Okay. The Patriots lost to the Jaguars,
Okay,
and the Jaguars were Sean. The Jaguars were your last place team,
Yeah.
and I think the Panthers would beat the Patriots right now.
No.
no.
Yeah,
No.
and
Honestly,
the Browns.
probably.
I mean,
Actually, they probably would.
exactly.
Jake
I don't
would
know.
do
They
his
did
like
just,
dance
they did
on
just have
that
Marcus
team.
Mariota drop 40 on their head.
Yeah, that's
And
what I'm
I just
saying.
don't like the Browns.
Wow. You don't like the Browns?
Clip it and ship it, boys.
Yeah.
Clip it and ship
You're
it.
getting canceled. All right.
Okay.
Oh wow, I didn't even think about that. Okay, guys.
Hey, I'm glad you finally do put the Giants above the Panthers where they deserve to be. I'm glad I see.
They're
that.
playing better. I mean, these teams are all the same. I could see the Saints being in here as well.
I have an issue with the Broncos being at 17.
I think the Broncos should be higher.
I think they should be on the other graphic.
Okay, I literally so I copy and pasted them from this page to go to the next page, but then I couldn't find a team that I wanted them above of my ones over there.
Huh.
So that's
Okay,
why I put them
well,
at the very
Also,
top. Of this.
I think the Colts are too high.
Yeah. Well, okay. The one thing with the Colts though, they're somehow currently in the playoff picture. They're the 6th seed.
It's because the
4 and
AFC
3.
is bad.
I know they're bad, but I mean they're at least winning games.
Well, yeah,
But now they've downgraded themselves by putting Anthony Richardson back in. They have downgraded
God.
themselves as a team.
Yeah, but
Josh Brown's had one catch
he didn't play horribly.
after having 11 with Flacco. That is
They also get Jonathan Taylor back. So, also I heard your predictions. Y'all thought I was going to have the Niners this low. I was going to have them this low. But
I
you'll
did.
see.
I did think the Niners were going to be at 17.
Nah,
Out of spite.
nah. Y'all ready for the next?
Yeah, I'm done.
Let's see.
I
think the Chargers
rest
could
is-
maybe go up a couple, but other than that, I think that's kind of.
I don't know. After that terrible, they didn't score a
Well,
touchdown.
the Cardinals did beat the Chargers, so it's kind of hard to like.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
All right. And here we go.
The Lions are number 1. This is gonna be.
No,
They're
they're
not.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you can't deny the Chiefs.
The Texans being at 5 after they lost to the Packers.
Oh wait, I meant to switch those. My bad. I'm gonna get
Commanders
blamed
at 7. Wow.
for that.
Well, you have time
Imagine-
to change it before you send
wait.
me the graphic.
Also, wait.
You're in editor right
I'm
now.
in the editor right now.
Bro, why do you not select both of them before select the number and never mind.
No, I
see.
made it where the number stays.
Oh no.
No, it's nice. Now you only have to
This is
move the
what
team
happens to
around.
my graphics. Anyway, the Bills at 8 is actually atrocious.
Where should they be?
Why
I love
do
the
Seahawks
I
not
love
have
the
a number?
Seahawks being unranked.
Seahawks
Oh.
are unranked.
Let me also switch that.
What do you mean
Okay.
the Bills? I think honestly, I think the Steelers should be number 8.
I think you need to swap the Broncos and Bengals.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
The Bengals are 3-4, haven't beaten anyone. Their last
Who the Broncos beat?
they destroyed the Buccaneers.
They did destroy the Buccaneers.
They destroyed the Saints. They beat the they lost to the Chargers week 6. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I can't. Also, Bo Nix at quarterback. I'm still not super high on him.
He's looking good.
Well,
He's
also,
looking good.
I can't put Bo Nix above Joe Burrow still right now. And the Buccaneers.
Yeah, but it's not. Well,
I
the
probably-
good thing is there's 21 other players playing.
Yeah.
So you're allowed to put.
I was debating on
else.
putting the Broncos replaced with the Bucks because I do think the Bucks are about to get significantly worse, obviously without Mike Evans, Chris Godwin.
Yeah.
But I don't want to disrespect them that much yet.
Their entire offense is gone because they can't run the ball, and now they're 2 offensive weapons.
They have the 5th best rushing attack in the league.
That makes no sense based on watching them play.
No, it's because Sean Tucker had a god.
Oh, he had the one game.
And the numbers get depleted.
Yeah.
And then you play the Panthers, so your numbers just get hella inflated.
I don't think they've played us yet.
They haven't, but
yeah.
That's even worse. They're about to.
It's about to get even more inflated.
But yeah, wait. So y'all agree with my top 5 though?
No.
Chiefs, Lions, Ravens?
Top 5.
Chiefs, Lions, Ravens. Yeah, Vikings, sure. Packers. I guess the Packers just beat the Texans. I'd want to put the Texans at 5, but they just beat them.
But I think Packers at 5. I think honestly, I would have this. I know this isn't top 5, but I would have the Steelers at 7 or 8.
I was gonna say, so I think 7 to 10, the order should be Steelers, Commanders, Bills, Eagles.
I don't think the Eagles should be top 10. Hot take.
I don't fully disagree with. I don't hate what you just said, Sean, but I do think the Bills are a good team, and now they have Amari Cooper. I think it'd be even better. The fact that Amari Cooper had a touchdown, 5 catches.
Did you see that touchdown? That play?
Yeah, he pointed at him. He was like,
yeah, Keon Coleman told him to route the run, and then he
was only there for 5 days, 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, but asking a rookie for your route is crazy.
Well, he's a rookie to the team, but I'm high on. I think the Bills are gonna be really good still. They beat up on the Titans. The one thing with the Eagles is how they. Wait, who?
They beat up on the
Eagles.
Giants.
Never mind. The Eagles beat up on the Giants. Never mind. The one.
I don't know how you
this-
can have. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
I would say the only reason I have the Steelers low at 10 is I don't know. I want to see another game with Russell Wilson. I feel like the fact they're still trying to figure out their quarterback situation just I don't know.
But they're gonna go 6-2 because they played the Giants. So is that even a game to be all right? I think they're good now. It's no offense, Matt.
No, I 100%.
Yeah, it's if they played the Patriots or the Panthers. It's are you really learning anything from this game?
That's a good point. And also their second half of the season is insanely tough. They played
because it's all
they played the Bengals
division.
twice, they play the Ravens twice, so it's gonna be tough. So I like them at 10. Seahawks, I feel a little weird at 11, but at the same time, they beat the Falcons, and I'm kind of high.
Why they murdered the Falcons? Why are the Falcons at 12?
Who would you put above them?
The Bears, Niners, Bengals.
Dude, the
Niners, not Buccaneers.
Dude,
I put the Bears and Niners above them. I'd put the Bears.
I don't know about the Niners.
You on the Niners, dude? The Niners. Dude,
All
for the
right,
best
all
time
right.
around,
Welcome. Well, hold on. Let me intro this. Welcome to the Lions versus.
I've already admitted the Lions
Cancel
would be
that.
better.
Cancel that. Hold on.
I mean,
Welcome.
dude,
Wait, let me intro this. Welcome to the Lions versus 49ers debate.
all right. Well, okay, Matt, you think that the Lions would go to the when it comes to playoff time, and the Niners actually have some healthy people, CMC back, Debo back, Juwan Jennings back, the Lions are still going further. 100%.
I'm getting closer to agreeing with you. I'm getting closer to agreeing. I still don't agree. I'm getting closer to
The
agreeing.
49ers are horrible. Their defense can't even stop Patrick Mahomes throwing 8 interceptions.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Remember, did you see that play where Patrick Mahomes
I was driving,
bodied?
so I actually did not know.
Oh, well, lucky you, I guess, as a 49ers fan. But
I'm not a Niners fan. I'm a Niners defender.
One.
I'm a Niners defender.
I guess that's different. But
I would probably switch the Niners and the Falcons here. But maybe not today though, honestly, because if the Niners receivers are going to be hurt for a little while, I'd keep the Niners where they are. Switch the Bears and Lions though.
I think Caleb Williams wipes the floor with the 49ers.
We scheduled this debate and you went soft on us, Matt.
I did go soft. I do think that today the Lions.
Matt, we're not going to get big if we're not hard. All right.
What do you want me to say? Okay, fine. I will compare a healthy Niners team to the Lions and tell you that they're better than the Lions.
The debate segment's over. I don't even know if that's getting posted.
They're not. They're not.
A healthy Niners is better than the healthy Lions.
The Lions don't even need Aiden Hutchinson, and they're winning.
Oh my gosh!
Give
Brock Purdy that kind of
got torn apart. 3 interceptions.
Oh, he did get torn apart. I was there.
Not good. He was there. All right, that's enough of my rankings. I know they're amazing. I'll add them to the drive, and they're now edited. So.
Yeah, the Seahawks are no longer unranked. They're actually in the correct order. Look at this guy. Okay. Preview, we can go through these a little bit quicker since we're already at 37 minutes.
True.
So.
There's not many,
great games.
Stellar games. No.
The first game I wanted to predict, it sucks. Now it's not going to be a good game. The Falcons-Bucks. I think that was the first one on the Eagles Bengals. Sorry, I have that on the list too. Eagles. This is the Bengals chance to show that they're not mid.
And I'm not high on the Eagles. I think Saquon Barkley. Okay, all right.
I think the Bengals have no rushing defense, and Saquon's going to rush for another 120 yards.
Yeah, but it's I'm not high on the Eagles because I don't think Jalen Hurts is really a star, but at the same time, you have AJ Brown, Saquon, a top 15 defense.
I think I'm saying the Eagles a little bit longer to get together, but they're still winning games now that they have their wide receivers back.
Yep.
And this is how I look at it too, where I think right now I do think the Bengals definitely have a better offense, but I think their defense is significantly worse.
They have a bottom 2 defense in the NFL.
Yeah. So, I think
bad.
I think Saquon. There's just so many playmakers on the Eagles offense that they're definitely taking advantage of that. I'm picking the Eagles.
Same here. Now that the Bengals, been saying it all season. Now that the Bengals don't have DJ Reader, they have no run defense. Saquon's going to take the over on Saquon rushing yards and give me the Eagles.
Yeah, I originally coming into this, I was going to pick the Bengals, but it's just very hard. I think next week when we talk about trade deadline, I think the Bengals are a good team to watch. On what they do.
They'd want to trade for DJ Reader. That's the one who would solve their problems.
Yeah, well, that's just not going to happen.
Well, yeah, exactly, because they lost him to the Lions.
Yeah,
fantastic pickup by the Lions.
I think the Bengals are going to be a very interesting team at the trade deadline.
If the Lions pick up Max Crosby,
that's just, I don't think financially can happen.
No.
Fair.
And the Lions, they don't do that. They don't give up we'll talk about trade deadline episode. That's 2 first-round picks, though.
Is this going to be our trash game of the week, or do we have all 6 games?
No, our trash game of the week is Saints-Chargers.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Hey, it could be the Jets-Patriots. Jesus.
True. Falcons-Bucks. This game isn't as fun to talk about anymore with Mike Evans and
I don't know. The Falcons just got blown out by the Seahawks.
They did, but the Bucks don't have a defense, and now their 2 biggest offensive weapons are gone.
Yeah, but
Look at what happened to the Eagles when they lost their top two receiving weapons.
Yeah, they didn't use freaking Dotson. Who trades for a guy and not?
And then doesn't use him. Yeah, that was kind of wild.
That makes no sense. I meant
this game, the Bucks don't have a good defense. The Falcons' defense is The Falcons have a full healthy offense, but they just got thrashed by the Seattle Seahawks. So this game is between two teams whose prospects 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when they played each other were a lot higher than they are now.
Yeah, I remember we were looking at the outlook for this game and we're like, wait, it's about to be like cinema. Didn't they play? Yeah, they played already.
Yeah.
And so we're like, yeah, the rematch would be great, but I don't think it will.
Now that Chris Godwin's out for the season, Mike Evans out till at least week 11 I think the Falcons run away with the NFC South now.
Yeah.
My prediction for them being the 2 seed doesn't look so crazy anymore.
They have 3 losses. It's not like they're.
I mean, I'm just saying.
They're
winning the division. But I'm picking the Falcons to win this game. I would love to see the Bucks redemption. Baker Mayfield's been playing great, but I mean, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin are 2 top 15 wide receivers in the league. Losing both of them. I mean, their number one now is Jalen McMillan, and he's a rookie. So I don't know. I think I also think the Falcons are their defense. The Falcons I thought looked really bad. Offense obviously didn't play too well, but they're finally utilizing their weapons in Bijan and Drake London and Kyle Pitts, which is what they've been needing to do for a long time. So I don't know. I like the Falcons. I'm picking the Falcons.
Yeah, I think Falcons.
Matt,
I picked the Falcons as well for all the reasons we've already stated.
So we're all picking the same team so far.
Yep.
Remember when we did that last week and then the Seahawks won?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Saints Chargers.
We're gonna do it again with this
game.
Oh
God, I forgot about the Saints and Chargers.
No, Saints Chargers, the trash game of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. Are we all gonna pick the Chargers?
I am.
Are you, Sean?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Different game. Maybe we should do Cardinals Dolphins.
Who are you? No. Who are you?
If 2 is playing, I'm picking the Dolphins.
Yeah, but we're predicting the day. We're not predicting.
Yeah, I mean that's why I feel like we go different ways. I think I'm gonna pick the Cardinals no matter what. I think.
Yeah, but how am I? No, we can't.
I can't make my pick if I don't know if 2 is playing.
Fair. All right, we'll get there.
We'll table the 6th game until we're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bills Seahawks.
Bills Seahawks.
The Seahawks, as we've said already, are a tale of what on earth are they? They lost to the Giants. They got destroyed by the Giants. The Giants made them look like a bad football team, but it was the Giants. So what? That makes no sense. But now they come back. They destroy the Falcons.
They made the Falcons look like a bad football team.
Yeah, they made the Falcons look bad. And so what is going on with the Seahawks? They got some people back, but they did lose DK. And DK has been a huge weapon for them on offense. He's the biggest receiver in this game, as you can see on the stats, on the board.
Yeah.
And that loss of DK is propelling me. I'm going to pick the Bills to win this game.
Because they don't have a DK person on that team.
No.
Everyone else is a smaller receiver.
I mean, there aren't many DK players in the league.
Yeah, that's fair.
But also, I mean, JSN, I think he's good, but he hasn't been utilized correctly. And I even if DK was playing, I'm picking the Bills to win this one. I mean, Josh Allen. I'm excited to see Amari Cooper. I'm excited I got him in both fantasy leagues. It's going to be huge. So it's going to be good.
With DK, I think I might lean Seahawks because it's really hard to play in Seattle. And I think that offense matches up surprisingly well against the Bills defense. But without DK, who do you have to guard? You can go all in on stopping Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the Seahawks have a couple tricks up their sleeve, right? You know DK is the only big receiver, outside receiver, right? You can't tell me they've never planned for, all right, if he misses a game and we have a bunch of speedy, quick slot receivers, you're telling me they have to have something planned.
True.
I refuse to believe that they'll be a deer in the headlight.
That's a good point. And in the defense of them as well, Kenneth Walker is looking behind Derrick Henry, one of the best running backs right now.
And then Charbonnet, while Walker was out, was looking fantastic too.
Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, the Bills. I mean, they have so many losses on defense. they haven't really looked as strong on defense as they have like in previous years. So I mean, I could see it being an upset, but I'm still picking the Bills. So Sean, who are you going with?
You know what? I'll be different.
Let's go.
I'm still riding the Seahawks. Still hoping they make the playoffs.
Yo. Anyways,
What does that even mean? What is a
Yeah.
Seahawk? Like what?
don't.
Whatever you want it to be, I guess. All right, Bears.
Dua Lipa? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bears Commanders.
Okay. I will be talking about this game as if Jaden Daniels is playing. I'll preface with that.
Okay.
Like,
is that what your picks gonna be based on too?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I will be basically pick on as if Jaden Daniels is playing.
And I will also be making that pick as if Jaden Daniels is playing.
I will not. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I will be too. All right. That being said, Matt, what do you got? Another division.
Wait, I'm reading I hadn't gotten a chance to check. Commanders will be ultra cautious with his ribs. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
It says he's week to week,
but
they're scared. They're scared. Caleb Williams.
So I mean, okay, I'll just go from the Jaden Daniels perspective. Low-key, I kind of want to have an asterisk on this game because it's just, in my opinion, it's two completely different teams with Jaden and without Jaden.
I don't know. Marcus Mariota.
No, stop. Don't even. That there is one quarterback in this league that moves in the same realm as Lamar Jackson and as Jaden.
Yeah,
Daniels.
Money Man Marcus. Yeah.
Shut up. But no, Jaden Daniels has looked fantastic for a rookie. His chemistry with Terry McLaurin is it has grown way faster, and it's so nice to see Terry McLaurin actually have a competent quarterback throw to him.
Sam Howell got him 1,000 yards last year. Matt.
Mike Evans has been getting 1,000 yards every season for his career with who?
Tom Brady.
Okay, Tom Brady, Baker Mayfield, good quarterbacks. He had it with Jameis Winston, who could not throw an accurate ball to save his life.
Yeah, but now we want him to start for the Browns. So who's really the loser right now?
That just shows how bad the Browns situation is.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Sean, dude, you've mentioned Sam Howell in every episode.
Literally, though.
Because you keep bringing up Mike Evans.
Stop.
You know.
Stop.
Anyways,
what?
You mean Terry McLaurin, but okay.
Whatever. They're all the same to me.
And then on the flip side, though, the Bears, Caleb Williams, the last 2 weeks, he's just been getting progressively better and better and better. Like his
Bears.
I think they had the bye week last week, but I believe. But the week before that, he had his best game. It was against the Jags. Don't get me wrong. It was against the Jags. However, he had literally that entire game one bad ball. Yeah. And everything. He was making great reads. He has his chemistry with Keenan Allen is growing.
And they're about to play an even worse defense.
Even worse. Somehow, yeah, exactly.
I think regardless of Jaden Daniels plays, I'm going Bears. I think defensively, they're a really stout defensive team. I think Caleb Williams can do, even if he played poorly, it's still going to be probably 21 plus points against this defense. DeAndre Swift has been looking a lot better last 2 weeks. You know, I think I'm not a Bears fan. I like the Commanders, but I'm here to not run a milk mile. So I'm picking Bears.
Fair. I'm actually I thought I was gonna be the only one going with the Bears, but yeah, I'm going with the Bears as well. Jaden Daniels possibly being out also limits me. I feel like even if he does play, he'll be limited in his running, which is what he's known for. And I mean, like y'all both said, I mean the Bears have been getting better every single week, and I think I say this every single week, but they're coming off a bye. That says something. They've had 2 weeks to repair for Jaden Daniels. Their defense, honestly, I think it's underrated. I feel like that doesn't get talked about a lot, or at least not as much as it should. And I think Jalen Johnson can cover Terry McLaurin. So, and like you said too, Sean, I mean, DeAndre Swift's come alive the last few weeks too. Caleb's been getting the ball to everybody on the team. DJ Moore, Keenan, Rome Odunze when he has to. So I'm going Bears.
Cole Kmet. He's looking good. Yeah.
Gerald Everett, maybe. Even
with Jaden playing, I think that just having read headlines, even if he does play, they're going to limit him in the run game. That is Dan Quinn has explicitly stated how careful they're going to be with him. And so I think even if he does play, he's not going to run as much, and that's a huge part of his game where he is one of the best He's like a top 2 runner in the NFL at quarterback, probably. So for that reason, and because he's been looking really good, because Caleb's been looking really good when he picked the Bears as well. So boring pick, I know, but I just
stand for once in your life, Matt Hughes.
Yeah, Matt,
what are you talking about? I've taken a ton of stands. You've seen how it's gone for me.
Well, Matt, you are that's fair. You are last place.
Yeah, but you can't get ground.
At the same time, you have nothing. At the same time, you have nothing to lose.
You got nothing to lose.
I do think the Bears. I have a lot to lose. The Bears. I don't know. It's early in the season. Like I got time.
I'm really hoping it's chunky milk.
We're not doing expired milk.
I'm not. No.
No. Maybe if you lose both leagues.
Oh no.
No, I'm joking. Kind of. All right. Cowboys Niners. We predicting this game?
Yes.
This might be the trash game of the week.
I don't think so. I mean, I do think it's gonna be a good game, but I don't.
I don't know, man.
Yo, you really don't think it's gonna be a good game?
I think both teams have a lot of injuries, a lot of question marks, a lot of.
I think that this is going to be a Niners get right game, and they're going to whoop the Cowboys.
And didn't you say they're going to beat the Patrick Mahomes?
I did also guess that. Yes, correct. But that was more out there, and before I knew all 3 of their receivers weren't going to be playing this game. If I'd known that, I would have picked the Chiefs.
I don't know.
If I'd known that Debo, Brandon Ayuk, and Juwan Jennings weren't playing, I'm not picking the Niners. But this game, even honestly with no receivers, which I think they should have Debo back at least because he's out of the hospital with his pneumonia now, so I think he'll be back.
That's crazy.
The Cowboys are just bad.
I mean, they're not bad. I mean,
they have two players on offense, and all their players on defense are hurt.
Exactly. I feel like you can't be talking so high of the 49ers when the Cowboys are going through the same exact problems that the 49ers are going through.
But the thing is, even with those hurt players, the Niners have a very, very coherent run game, which the Cowboys don't have. And then they still have that pass option on offense. Like, the Cowboys' offense is Dak and CD. It goes as Dak and CD goes. If they go, it goes. If not, they have no offense because they can't run the ball. And then their defense on the flip side, Micah's out, DeMarcus Lawrence is out. I think Trayvon Diggs is out, and I think Deron Bland is out. I say with a question mark.
Yeah, no, that is.
Which are their top 4 players on defense, which is not the case at all for the Niners. The Niners have their defensive players for the most part. I think they lost 1 player for a while, but yeah. So like, just I don't know. I think Jordan Mason's going to have a really good game here because the Lions can't stop, or the Cowboys can't stop the run. And so I think Jordan Mason's probably going to go for 80 to 110 yards or something, somewhere in that range. Probably have a touchdown or 2.
So you're picking the Niners?
And with that being said, I'm going to pick the Niners, yeah.
All right. Sean, who are you picking?
Get back with me.
All right. Well,
I need a finish.
I can see this game going either way. I really don't like the 49ers.
I know
a lot of it has to do with just how much, Matt, you do like them.
Pick the Cowboys. Please give me that.
The Cowboys are so bad.
Please pick the Cowboys.
The 49ers have had the Cowboys number. Or what? Wait, Sean, what are the records?
Keep talking. I'll look.
Okay. I don't want to make a pick yet. Cowboys Niners. See, I can see it going either way, but I could also see like one of these picks being pretty embarrassing. So actually, I don't really care about that. I'm thinking I'm gonna rock with. Or no bye weeks this week. Anyways,
wait, are there none? That's weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think I'm in second to last place with the records. Matt, have we picked every game the same?
On this one, I've done.
Oh, you meant this one?
Against Eagles, Bills, Bears.
Yeah, we have picked all the games the same.
Okay, I have the record.
Fans are 28-14.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Jeez.
So fans are 28-14. I'm 24-18. David, you're 23-19, and Matt is an even 21-21.
Hey, between the 3 of us, this one's close.
Yeah,
the fans are kind of.
Yeah, but the fans, when we all have to run, the
Be
country
all up there
vote
on a
Hey,
milk
but we're combining it. We're combining the records. So
that's not good. The fans are good at calling.
yeah, they are good at
too.
both. Yeah, that would. Oh my gosh, if the fans win, I'm gonna. I'm ending the. I'm not gonna be on this podcast anymore. Cowboys 49ers. Shoot, dude. I want to pick the Cowboys, but at the same time, I think they're gonna lose.
I need it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna pick 49ers. I need to get back in the win column. I don't want to run the milk mile,
Actually,
and
good point. Yeah, I'm picking the Niners.
I
I'm
can't
not
do
being
it.
cool today.
I
Our
can't do
we-
it.
trash game of the week.
Trash.
It was not a good option.
There's not.
I mean, Vikings Rams. Actually, no.
Why is the spread only 3 points?
Yeah, why is this? I was going to go to the small spread, but I thought Cardinals Dolphins.
Hey, let me check and see if Tua is playing.
All the fantasy stats have it to where like Tua's playing, but like that doesn't mean anything.
He's on track to play Week 8 versus Cardinals. Could play.
I mean, I'm picking the Cardinals either way.
If Tua's playing, I think that Tyreek Hill is going to have 150 yards.
If Tua plays, Dolphins win.
So are y'all picking Dolphins or Cardinals? You got to pick.
All right, let's do this game. Let's just do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's so hard because like we have no idea if Tua's playing.
I'm picking Cardinals. Kyler Murray's like that. Not really like that, but he's kind of like that. James
Is
Conner's-
Marvin Harrison playing?
He
Why
played
would he
last
not?
game.
He played last night.
Yeah, he was questionable. Is he not?
He had
I
the
think he's
concussion,
right.
but he cleared protocol.
Oh, I think he's questionable. Okay, maybe not. I thought maybe. Oh, is that? It's Mike Evans is questionable. Never mind.
Yeah,
Dude, this one's hard because like if Tua plays, Dolphins win, but I can't guarantee Tua plays. Granted, I won't make this graphic until probably Friday, Saturday.
Hey, y'all can't change your picks.
Yes, we can.
all right,
I'm
then you can make the
picking
graphic.
I'm picking Cardinals.
I'm picking Dolphins.
Give me the Dolphins, and then if we get an update that Tua is not playing, Sean, I will be changing my pick to the Cardinals.
Well, Sean's going to mix the graphic, so he's the one who changes it.
That's why I said Sean. I will text you and update you if when we see that.
Don't do it, Sean. I'm picking Cardinals either way. I feel confident. Dolphins are trash. All right. I think that's a good way to end the pod.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. These games this week, I'm excited.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have more in store next week, obviously. So
Let's go.
be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Keep standing on sports. Peace.
Or